So life before move on was quite bad. I suffered from extreme anxiety and I barely left the house, wouldn't speak to anyone, didn't have a job, didn't finish school, so it was quite bad. So I found out about Move On through Skills Development Scotland. My key worker there introduced me to Move On and convinced me to have an initial meeting with them and see what they could do to help me. When I began working with Move On, I faced big barriers with communicating with people, meeting new people and even speaking to anyone really. I wanted to gain confidence mainly, and I wanted to get back into college and then into a job.
The bread and butter is the mentoring service, which works with young people in a one-to-one basis. So we supply match them up to a volunteer. So we've got some great volunteers out there, and quite a substantial amount of volunteers at the moment, and meet on a weekly basis and work on any goals that they want to achieve. So that could be anything from self-travel all the way up to starting university or getting a job. So that's where we come in.
So my mentor, obviously I got through Move On, and we met up like for coffees and things at the start, and then we set a goal of what I wanted to do. And my goal was to go to German class because I wanted to get back into college, so I wanted to get used to being in a classroom setting. So I met with her once a week and she came into the German class with me, but no one knew she was my mentor. She was just a friend, and she supported me through that. Would meet me outside, would go in the class with me, sit in the class, and then during the holidays we'd meet up and discuss what was going on.
I think mentoring works for young people because it's exactly what the young person wants. We're there to advise and guide and maybe suggest things, but at the end of the day it's going to be their choice, and I think that's the reason why mentoring really works, and the voluntary side of it as well, that it's not part, like I said before, it's not part of an activity agreement. It's not, they're not getting paid to be here. So the reason it does work is it's they want to be there.
So everyone that I worked with, it was more like a friend. It wasn't like a teacher, or even if there was an age gap, it wasn't like there was an age gap. It just felt like meeting up with friends and discussing any issues that you had.
The best part of my job is to see young people fulfilling potential, but also to see young people grow within any aspect of Move On. So whether that's part of the mentoring, part of the pyramid, I really do think that confidence is key to everything. If you have confidence in, a changing confidence in one thing, then that can be a building block to something greater in the future. So for me, that is the best thing to see.
I gained myself back, and I gained life skills that I wouldn't have had anywhere else, I don't think. And I have the job that I have now because I Move On, because I wouldn't have had the confidence to even attempt to go for a job or an interview. I'm a support worker for non-verbal adults with autism. I find my job amazing. I think it's the best job in the world. At the moment, I've just finished my SVQ through my work, which will be my first qualification. I'm still setting up my house, and I'm getting married this year. So a lot has changed. I don't think words could express how much they've changed my life. And I still talk about like Move On and everything every day. I didn't think it would change my life as much as it had.
Say anything else you want to say, or you sure?
Can I live here? Yeah, I miss here.
You should
Yeah.
discuss this with Amy and the rest.
Just move in.
Yeah, move in.
I don't want to move on. Yeah.